Am I the reason why the National Football League retired the Wonderlic assessment from the NFL Combine? For real, though. In 2019, I published doctoral academic research on the NFL after studying the Combine that included the Wonderlic, which is a general mental ability assessment, in an attempt to identify if there was any correlation between Combine, the draft, and then individual player performance once they're drafted and playing in the NFL. And I was able to identify some correlations to performance through other Combine statistics, but not the Wonderlic. I was able to demonstrate there was no statistical correlation to those general mental ability tests and performance once drafted to the NFL, because GMA is not the same thing as football IQ. And you know what the NFL did? In 2022, they stopped using the Wonderlic. I'm not saying I single-handedly did this, but I'm also not saying that. Look, I know Roger Goodell and the NFL is never going to admit that my research contributed to that. I don't work for the NFL. I don't work for any NFL teams, but I can't help but wonder if my research contributed to a growing pile of evidence that demonstrated it was not efficient in being an accurate assessment of how a player is going to perform once they're drafted to the NFL. So, to the NFL and the players, I guess you're welcome. I guess you can just send me a DM if you need any other advice.